Kyle Lewis, VoteVets.
Oh my gosh, you guys look fantastic. I wish you could see this. Great work on the signs too. You guys did a fantastic job. You showed out today. Hey, so it's great to be here with so many of you beautiful, smiling people. My bad. My name is Kyle Lewis, and I'm here with VoteVets, the first and largest organization for progressive veterans in this country. I'm a veteran, a father, a Medicare beneficiary, and a stage 4 cancer thriver. So 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with an aggressive stage 4 cancer, and I was told I just had weeks to live. My doctors recommended I begin an innovative immunotherapy treatment. This treatment involved experimental drugs, which were part of a clinical trial funded by NIH through Johns Hopkins Hospital. Absolutely, shout out NIH. You did hear me say were there. I use the past tense because that's no longer the case. The counterfeit king and his jackass jester have taken their chainsaw to NIH funding and jobs. They've hacked apart the Department of Veterans Affairs, disrupting vital health care to veterans like myself. And they've shamefully fired critical health workers. They've wantonly slashed money for clinical trials and other crucial medical and scientific work which leads to breakthroughs like the drugs that saved my life, drugs that in many cases are no longer available. My life and the lives of millions of Americans with cancer and other life-threatening diseases are now at even greater risk. The lives and well-being of veterans are at risk. All of this because the greed and inhumanity of a tiny number of obscenely rich billionaires. Absolutely. They want to fleece the people's government, our government, and seize more money for themselves. And make no mistake, these are our tax dollars. This is our money. These are our services. I was and remain extremely lucky to be here. That clinical trial and those drugs saved my life, and they're the only reason I'm standing up here speaking to you today. They're the only reason my young children got more time with their dad. If I received my original diagnosis today, I wouldn't be so lucky. If my cancer comes roaring back, and the available data suggests that it will, I won't be so lucky. All across our United States, we have family, friends, neighbors, and coworkers who have suffered through cancer and other deadly diseases. We know veterans who depend on VA health care. Our lives are now at greater risk because my life-saving treatment and others just like it have been destroyed by this administration. Funding for medical and scientific research is a core government function. It will not and cannot be replaced by private companies. We've seen what happens when we do that. We get the Sacklers and the opioid crisis. We get skyrocketing insulin prices. We get Martin Shkreli and unobtainable HIV treatment costs. I did not vote for the felonious Pharaoh, and no one voted for his wannabe Willy Wonka, both of whom are destroying our livelihood. To them we say, hands off medical research. Hands off science. Hands off Veterans Affairs. Hands off Medicare and Medicaid. And hands off our services. Thank you so much for being out here today. You guys look beautiful. I love all the signage. And remember, this is what resistance looks like. Like the man said, somebody got to do it.